I got it. Yay. Officially badged now, see.
It's pretty dang well ran.
Yeah, once in a while. I knew I was meeting with you, so.
We got a camera today, so I'm glad you knew a guy in a high-rise building I was living in that was really into computers, and I walked into his room one day, and he was sitting there playing this game, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And he's like, this is Counter-Strike. And a light bulb kind of went on in my head where I'm like, holy shit, like this is a digital sport. You know, like the owner of the thing is like crying because his team does well. This like grown man is talking about how much his family has sacrificed to build this company. Like this is the kind of transparency that we've been known for in the past. That summer, the economy collapsed. In November 2008, they shut down the entire global division. So I went from owning compLexity in a law firm. In November that year, I was virtually unemployed. I was a stubborn bastard. I said, no, we're firing it back up. I bought the intellectual property back from DirecTV and rebuilt compLexity from the ground up with a guy named Jason Bass. And this story, by the way, ends with the last few years of a lot of investment flooding into the scene, which quite frankly left us pretty handicapped. And you know, kind of at the last minute here when things frankly were getting tight, Travis and I met each other and got the deal with the Joneses and the Goffs done. So once again, compLexity lives to fight another day under a much bigger flagship. Awesome.
We're having
that's the next meeting.
The CEO of compLexity, a warm welcome, Jason Lake.
But I am really excited to be here. Again, my name is Jason Lake. I'm founder and CEO of compLexity Gaming. In digital entertainment in a digital era, this is a new digital sport. Now, on to compLexity Gaming. compLexity is one of the most historic gaming brands in the world. This guy, I promise, is not a convict. He's a really nice guy with a really bad picture. So that's kind of like a high-level summary of who we are and where we come from. And the beautiful thing is the story is not yet finished. We come with humble, open hands. We want to learn from the best in the business. Appreciate it. So we just finished up with back-to-back meetings. One with the sponsorship team to kind of really fill them in on our history and who we are. And two with the larger group, as you just saw, to kind of give the larger Cowboys organization the 101 on what's esports and who's compLexity. But we got another big meeting with the big bosses, the Jones brothers and Mr. Goff and Travis Goff, to discuss our space. Couldn't be more excited to be around this group of people in this company. So stay tuned. The high-level vision is we want a world-class facility with very classy office space. It's very much the same vibe for esports and compLexity as the Cowboys have with everything that's going on in this part of the star. At its heart, gaming is very communal. It's very community-focused.
We think kind of our minimum need is about 7,000 square feet, and that's rough.
We want 10. Ideally, we can make 7 work. Like we want to work with what we've got. But if you ask us, like, how much do you really want for the next 3 or 4 years? We're going to say 10.
Intermissions during a key match are very short, and that's when the guys go take a piss, and you need enough stalls to where there's not a line backing up.
Really, John asked a question on, first we ought to, as this group talks, define what we're trying to accomplish with the space.
I think we ought to spend our time focused on having a wonderful headquarters that's going to be really attractive, that is going to have, maybe if there is any retail component, it's a pro shop.
I think there's some value in, most kids don't have like a powerful computer to play at the speeds that professionals play at. And actually get the right setup and be in a professional chair and you're like,
Yeah.
well, this is what I want for Christmas.
Love it.
Also, if you're like, holy shit, this is the coolest thing, no one else is doing it.
It has to be authentic. Let's make this an extension of the compLexity brand that really reaches out to the community. It's fun and it's exciting, and then maybe grow from there.
People that come here are going to spend more time in this center than just about any other center you've been to. Anything that we can add to the center to have more of an experience, again, and just additional stuff for people to look at and enjoy is good.
You coming on the walk?
This is the 3 downstairs.
This is that downstairs location.
It's pretty good size.
Thank you, sir.
Unlocked it right now.
Welcome to the compLexity world.
Feels huge, doesn't it? It's a great space. That's what I'm saying.
And
All those kids playing ball with their dads is what I'm talking about.
yeah,
Beautiful too. Beautiful area. Perfect.
it is.
Look
All right.
good. This meeting ran longer than I thought.
Really?
We would be making Frisco like one of the homes of esports in all of the Americas.
I'm like, oh, 10,000 square feet. We could put this here, this here, this here, this here. I finish it up. I'm like, there's no bathroom.
But it's like, how do I convince people without convincing them that this is where they want to be?
Thanks for coming on, Mr. Doc.
Thanks for my talk, Rob. Good to see you.
Thank you, as always.
See you later.
Yeah. Watch this scene. Tackle this kid in the middle of the TV studio.
Thanks very much for watching. We really appreciate it. Please consider leaving us a comment. Tell us what you think. A like, subscribe would all be great. We'll see you on the next episode.